are.
Oh my god, you're still in there?
Good morning and welcome to Rio Dulce. We're still in Guatemala, we're in the east of Guatemala right now, and we're on the Rio Dulce, or the Sweet River, which is a 44-kilometer long river that runs from the Isabel Lake all the way down to the Gulf of Honduras. This is our bungalow. This is our view from our terrace. How cool is that? And the plan for today is to just check out the area a little bit. We're gonna go kayaking through the mangroves here on the river. It's going to be very cool because the views are epic. I have a very bad feeling about this. Not good with stability. I would say that went smooth, but it didn't. But we made it. Hello, river pigeon. And onto your plan though, while you're filming, I'm doing all the steering and all the hard work.
I really like this canoeing.
It's relaxing for you.
It is. Thought it would be hard work, but so far so good. Although I'm not sure I should leave the steering up to her because it's a recipe for disaster.
Hey, I'm doing very well so far. You're not doing anything, so you don't get involved.
A bit more to the left, to the left.
Seriously, do that. I think it's going much better this way. Ah! So we went for a short kayak earlier today. Naik was in the back, now I'm in the back. I'm the captain and he's doing the heavy lifting. I like this a lot better.
I don't.
So we have appeared to have gotten ourselves into a bit of a situation here. We are very close to the shore because there were a lot of boats coming by, making a lot of waves, and one destabilized the boat a little bit, which is when Naik decided to move over a bit to one side of the boat, and in the process he lost his paddle. So now we are down to one paddle, and we're a bit stressed. We're mainly stressed because of course we have the camera, which I didn't want to get out, so I'm filming this on Naik's phone. Don't want to do anything to destabilize the boat any further. I hope this isn't gonna turn into one of those kayakers lose paddle, lose kayak, lose life videos. Well, in which case you'll never see it. So we'll hopefully see you in a short while. Bye. I do have this, which is what they use to empty the boat when it's been raining and there's water standing in the kayak, and I'm using it to paddle. So we have 1.25 paddles. Bit of stress. There are so many boats on the river right now, and they're making such big waves that some of the waves are actually coming into the boat, and we almost tipped like once or twice. Kayaking, they said, it'll be relaxing. They said, never trust a free kayak. Next time you take a free kayak, ask if the paddles float. You're not going to believe what just showed up here in the water. We found our paddle.
45 minutes or an hour after we lost it, it went in the water. We just see it floating here in the middle of the lake.
That is so crazy. What the actual Dulce? There's nothing sweet about this river. It took this paddle just to torment us. But at least we have a paddle. We're back to 2 paddles. Woohoo! And we're almost there. And the thing is, now we're gonna show up at the lodge like we just went through hell and back, and everyone's gonna be like, why? We have 2 paddles, we have all our crap, we have everything we had when we left. No one is ever going to believe us. Ever. And our arms are tired. I'm tired. I think it's a 2-minute paddle. So we're gonna race back right now. We made it. Wish you could have seen the exit, you didn't, but it was smooth as hell. It was much smoother than the entry. Please confirm.
No, it wasn't.
So this is the road from our room over to the main building. I mean, honestly, how cool is that? This is one of the coolest places we've stayed so far. And it's not that expensive. Right in the middle of the jungle. A jungle riverside lodge. Good morning.
Good morning.
Today is our last day here at Casa Perico on the Rio Dulce. We had a really good time here. Have recovered from our kayaking mishaps in the meantime. This morning and yesterday we had quite a bit of rain.
Yeah, yesterday it was raining from the morning till the evening non-stop. So it was good. So we took some time to edit our videos and we've been able to put up a few now. So it wasn't too bad and it gave us some motivation to edit because we didn't have anything else to do.
Nothing else. So today we're going to go to Livingston. We're going to take a boat there. Livingston is actually quite an interesting place because it's little. Livingston is actually quite an interesting place. It's unlike any other place we have visited in Guatemala because it's home to the Garifuna people, which are the only black community in all of Guatemala.
It will be a unique melting pot of a culture.
And Livingston is actually only reachable by boat. It's at the end of the Rio Dulce, where the Rio Dulce meets the Gulf of Honduras. They've ordered the boat to pick us up in like an hour.
Ready to go to Livingston.
Finally ready to go to Livingston because we spent a lot of time at Casa Perico, a lot more than we were planning on. I'm blown away by this boat ride.
It's so comfortable, I can't believe it. It's better than sitting in the couch at home. It was the most uncomfortable ride I've ever had.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. It was horrible. It was very beautiful once we got to like the canyon part and there was a lot of greenery and the scenery was really amazing. But that first part, going right across the lake, we were literally being thrown off our seat and back down. Oh man.
Though it looks like an interesting town, it already has a different vibe, a different culture. So
yeah, it's more really a Caribbean vibe. Going to make our way to our hotel in a minute. This place does seem noisier than the rest of Guatemala. Made a friend who offered to help me a wheelie bag. Turns out he works at our hostel, Casa Iguana.
Whisky or tequila, coco loco.
I actually have a backpack that is about the same as the one that Maik has. I bought this trolley for my knee on this trip when I realized that I wasn't going to be able to carry my backpack. Trolley and the wheels and the bad roads here in Guatemala don't mix very well, so maybe switching back shortly. Ooh! Welcome to our new humble abode, Casa Iguana. Had some rest and a shower, edited a video, and now we're going to go into town to have some dinner. But we're still trying to upload one of our Mexico videos, so we've made a construction so that hopefully the laptop can keep uploading when we are gone. Put it inside our locker. Together with all the other camera stuff. Locked it. Power should still be running. So Batman, what's the plan?
ready to go and I'm hungry. Hungry.
I would say on the verge of hangry. We just figured we'd walk out and we'd find something, looking for like the city center. There doesn't seem to be much of a city center. Livingston apparently is super small and loud.
Otra vez con más pasión, ahorita guabalo agurraza. Migira baba babua. Migira baba, migira baba.
Looks so good. So this is a tortilla with some beef and some sauce and the spring onion and some vegetables.
So this is a pupusa, it's a local delicacy. So it looks like a taco, but the filling is really on the inside. So there's a bowl of dough where they put in meat and cheese and scram it, and then they fry it.
So I looked up in the Lonely Planet what the best place to go for a drink would be or for a little party, and they said Café Bar Ubafu would be great. So I think we're just gonna walk back to Casa La Iguana and see if we can find something in the meantime, and if not, take a nap. So we found our party after all.
And it was a good one, it was a good one. There was a discotheque right on the beach.
We met some locals who took us there. They were very nice.
One was a narco. He spent many years in prison after he tried to smuggle 1,700 kilos of cocaine across the border.
I mean, if that's not allowed, then I don't know what is.
I mean,
yeah.
People get so uptight nowadays.
Yeah. So we're walking home now on the final stretch. We had a really nice night, but we're gonna have an even better nap.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. And welcome to the noisy little town of Livingston again.
It's very noisy.
It's very noisy here. Today we're going to walk around and explore the city for a little bit.
It's very small, but you can like discover local life pretty easily because like everything is together. So
yeah, and it seems like most stuff that goes on here is around the water, like the docks and where they go fishing. Now we know why the pelicans love to hang out here, because it's where they dry the fish, it's where they chop the fish up and they throw the chum into the water. It's an easy meal.
yep, pelican said, well, if you want to see them up close, just walk here near the harbor.
No wonder there's a very strong smell of fish in the streets here. Check this out, it's all fish.
I think they have put the night catch here and they're trying it out. Got big fish, small fish, some sardines, bit of everything.
The Garifuna people actually inhabit parts of the coastal regions of Belize, Nicaragua, Guatemala and Honduras.
Their history can be traced back to St. Vincent, where there was a ship that, shipwreck, and was full of slaves coming from Africa, and they started a local community there mixed with the local inhabitants, and then they were shipped out to the mainland by the Spanish, English?
By the British.
British,
yeah. So they got shipwrecked there in the 17th century, then the British came, they shipped them out to the mainland. And then they just sprawled out from there along the Caribbean coast. And now the main concentration of Garifuna people is right here in Livingston.
Directo a la playa.
Ah, sí, sí.
Mucho gusto. Estamos amigos. Ciao.
Yes, yes. So we just ran into one of the guys who works at our hostel. And he said that very close to where we are now, there is a nice viewpoint where we can go. I think we found it. It's a nice little beach here. It's quite small, but you have a lot of families coming out here because today is Sunday. The water doesn't really look like Caribbean water normally does, no? It's not like the standard turquoise, it's a bit more like browny and grey. Relaxing and refreshing.
It doesn't feel very refreshing, it feels like it's hot water actually. But I don't know, I'll try it out. Maybe when I get a little bit deeper it will be better, so. Oh, look, pelicans!
Awesome. You can even see the outlines of my sandals on my feet. That's how long I've been wearing the same pair of shoes. So I think that was it. I think that was the grand tour of the town of Livingston.
Yeah, I think it was. I think we did all the main parts here in town.
It's like, it's quite small. There's like one main street where you have a few shops and a few travel agencies. And you have a few smaller beaches and that's mostly it, I guess.
If you have some... If you have some time to spare during your visit to Guatemala, we definitely recommend coming here to Livingston. It's a pretty cool town, has a unique vibe and culture. But if you're pressed for time, I wouldn't worry about skipping it.
Good morning.
Buenos dias.
Final morning in Guatemala for us for the time being. Today we are going to go from Livingston all the way to Utila in Honduras on the Bay Islands where we're going to go.
It will be a very long travel day. It's 6 o'clock in the morning now. We got up at 5, or she got up at 5, I got up at 5:30. we left. We have to take the boat at 6:30 and then hopefully arrive about 11 or 12 hours later at our destination in Utila. We have to do the border crossing today, so yeah. But it's a very beautiful morning and we just watched the sunrise and it's really beautiful.
It's absolutely incredible. Look at the color of the sky and the water. And even better news, in Utila we're gonna go scuba diving and it's whale shark season, so maybe we'll spot a whale shark or 10, I wouldn't mind 10.
No, 10 would be fine.
Yeah, it would be good. So we're gonna end the video here, naturally. Did see that coming, I guess. And we will hopefully see you in the next one, which is going to be in Utila, going to be scuba diving. So if you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you can tag along for the rest of our journey. We'll be traveling for a while longer.
Yeah.
So yeah, have a good day and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.